Untitled Spring 2015. With me, I have Thijs and D2 again. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, doing good. Was a bit sad yesterday after I lost, of course, but now I'm happy that I'm here and excited to cast this match.
Yeah.
Yeah,
D2?
I'm doing well too. I got knocked out a couple days ago, so I've been able to enjoy Romania.
You recovered.
Yeah.
You were out with me yesterday as well.
Yeah.
Were you out at the karaoke bar? I can't remember.
Yeah, I sang. Did you
You
sing?
sang? Oh, yeah. No, I didn't sing. No,
Okay.
I'm not a roleplay, bro. So, we have Vortex versus Powder coming up. Exciting game. What do you guys think?
It's gonna be a good match. Like I know Vortex pretty good. He's also from the Netherlands, so he's a really good player. He performed already really well in Finland and had some good performance. And yeah, it's good that he went here to the Open Qualified to here. And Powder, of course, he's on a big streak now. He's winning
for sure.
a lot now.
Yeah, he had a good result at Gfinity. He won the tournament before that, and yeah, here he's in the top 8.
Wow.
So
We see that the time is actually 13:30. No, just kidding. We see that he plays priest. we see that he plays priest. Are you guys surprised? Powder playing priest
well,
here?
yeah, I knew his decks before because we talked about it.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I am surprised. I'm surprised, yeah.
So I'm also surprised. I mean, priest is not the most overperforming class, I would say. Like it's doing pretty poorly. Colento had some success with it, like in tournaments previously, but not many other players can pull off.
Yeah,
priest
I
wins.
really know that like Ignite at Seed Story had a really good streak with Priest. He won like a lot with his Priest, but for the rest, like it's not a class that people really want to go with.
Yeah,
or feel really good.
So
with.
do you guys think it's gonna be one of the light bomb Death Lord kind of priests, or are we?
I know the
looking at-
list, so
You know? Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So what is the list? Enlighten us, bro.
the list has double Light Bomb, double Holy Nova.
Oh, so it does have that. Okay.
Yeah, and it's basically what his strategy going into this is that Vortex. I mean, he's been like running through people left and right, and but he's played Warrior and Mech Mage most of his matches. So he wanted to have something that beat those. He wanted 3 decks that beat those 2 decks.
Okay,
And,
that sounds reasonable. Yeah.
Yeah.
But is it really that good against like Druid and Mech Mage? Like Light Bomb normally doesn't kill everything from Mech Mage. They can still snowball and.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those, basically the matchup. I mean, we practiced it this morning. He was like, D2 play some Mech Mage against me. And it's like, as long as you survive, you have things like Shadow of Madness, you have things like Holy Nova, and because sometimes you do a lot of trading with Mech Mage, you think there's a lot of 2-3s, a lot of 3-4s, but they do a lot of trading too, so sometimes you're really vulnerable to Holy Nova as well, even though you wouldn't think so. And so it's one of those things where as long as you survive, you basically, the Mech Mage runs out of cards.
Yeah, I agree. We see that Mech Mage is up against Handlock, most likely. It could be Demon. It could be Demon Lock as well, but Demon Lock has fallen a bit out of popularity recently, right? There's been more Handlock and more Zoo than Demon Locks.
Well, it's been like, there's been a little bit of Demon Zoo.
Yeah, the
Yeah, it's
Colento version with like Void Color.
It plays actually with a lot of demons, with also with Monganis, what is not really common for a Zoo deck.
Yeah. So it is Handlock.
Yep.
Or it can actually be the semi versions, you know, I mean Farseers, okay, it's Handlock, right?
Yeah, I would say it is like
Yeah,
a
it's
Handlock
Handlock.
version,
Yeah.
especially because of the Giants. It's
Yeah,
like
I mean Strife Crow has been playing Demon with the Molten for a while, right? So it is possible, but
Yeah,
you know,
and
the Farseer kind of seals the deal. It gives the tail away.
the funny thing was that he cut at the mountains and not the Molten. So
Yeah.
Oh, this doesn't really look like a good hand for the Mech Mage here.
Not at all. Double Frostbolt is not something you want right now. And you don't even have a mech on turn 2 to activate the power of the Cogmaster. Do you coin this out? The Cogmaster to get like, or is that too greedy? I mean, considering you don't know what you're gonna draw next, like to curve out.
This matchup is so hard. You have to play this matchup always to play like aggressively. You can't play around all cuts. You can play around the Hellfire, but you can't play around double Molten.
Yeah,
so like
I agree. You have to save that burst. You have to go for it and hope you top deck that Fireball or something if they have double Molten.
Like with this hand, I would consider just going ham actually. You're not happy with this hand. It doesn't have a Blast Mage or a good 4-drop like a Shredder. So yeah, I will maybe considering going ham.
Yeah, you also have the burst anyway, and like one of the things is that one of the ways that Handlock actually loses this matchup is that I mean they finally get the top, so they kind of stabilize, and then Mech Mage just bursts them down at the end. So That could be a strategy.
So that owl was pretty important, right? Like, sure, he could play his Twilight Drake without like killing the Dark Mad Scientist, but you know, getting that mirror entry out of the way is really nice in this matchup.
Yeah, well, sometimes Handlock has really good answers just with an All or an Ancient Watcher, but in general, it's such a scary card for the Handlock.
For sure, so...
The Drake comes out. Can't play the Giant anymore because he played the All the turn before, but I think he's pretty happy with just a 4-7, with still being at 24 lives against Mech Mage.
So, as a previous mech player, do you like the Lothar here, or do you like Frostbolt and playing 2-1 drops?
I feel like Lothar doesn't do anything.
Yeah, not right now. Oh, he's gonna up the ping and leave that Drake up. That will enable it to trade with the... Oh, he doesn't even play the Cogmaster. He's playing around a lot of cards here, and we were talking about that. Do you think that was the best play here? Or would you guys have played it differently?
Yeah, if you think about it, he only has... If he plays his Cogmaster and he Shadow Flames and Powder Shadow Flames here, then there's only one minion in his entire hand, which is pretty bad. It's a pretty bad situation to be in. So he's playing around that, but I don't know. I feel like he just needs to go ham here. I don't think he can win this game without kind of taking some risks and hoping he doesn't have... Or hoping Powder doesn't have the answers.
Yeah.
I had that feeling already at turn 2 or turn 3. When you saw the starting hand,
exactly.
like you have just to go.
Yeah.
Like, you know you're gonna run out of steam against like a deck of Handlock. There is the Belcher, and you have to trade everything now into it.
Yeah, there's a couple more cards that Vortex can draw into that are high impact. You know, you have the Antonitis, you have the Boom, but I mean, other than that, it's like Fireballs. Like, what else are you trying to draw? You're gonna draw some 1-drops and 2-drops, and it's not gonna be very good for you.
Yeah. Blast Mage not the best card in this matchup. It's so much more powerful in other matchups, but it's still a nice body on the board, and I mean you can get lucky sometimes and really pull off some shenanigans with that. So
yeah,
oh wow, he's going for the Frostbolt on that.
Yeah, I can agree with it. You trade a bit better. You play your other 2 cheap minions, and hope for a good load up next turn, I guess.
Yeah, I like it. Reversing switch. Is that good?
It can work, like if there is a big Twilight Drake drawn.
Yeah. Does reversing switch make it a 3-3 right now?
What?
Yeah,
it makes it a 3-3, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you play it, I guess.
We were talking about this because Powder, was it Powder? No, it was Green Sheep.
It was Green Sheep,
who missed lethal. Yeah, was it against you?
No, it wasn't against me, but we were sitting there in the couch
and the exact same, like, there was a die with Alpha one game with Sulok, and it was like, I asked him, like, do you know what happens if you reverse switch that? And he knew. He learned his lesson.
So I was wondering whether he should go greedy with the Giant or go with the Shadow Flame, but he went for an in-between play. Clear 2 minions, heal this Drake. He actually wants to get low because he can just he can go Molten Giant heal bot later, so I mean, he's perfectly fine with not healing his face.
Yeah, he's playing this like very, very passively, the Mech Mage.
He really needs Antonitis. The Danny is like pretty okay in a match with a coin, with a spare part, but otherwise it's going to be hard.
Dr. Boom is also a really good draw now on turn 7.
Always turn 7, Dr. Boom.
Here we go. Is it Dr. Boom? Oh, close but no banana. It's a Noyatron. Both are annoying though, so that at least they have that in common.
Does have the owl.
It's actually not a bad draw. I mean, it is a bad draw, but I mean, considering the Giant...
heal for 8, right? I mean,
yeah, it's a heal for 8.
2 mana,
heal for
take
16 maybe.
Yeah.
It's trading so much. It feels like every turn he's trading. There is like a bit win condition gone.
Yeah, it's too bad that he has second Aldo in his hand, 4 Vortex. He's gonna be pretty bummed about that. He's going face here.
Yeah,
YOLO.
He realized I can't really waste time right now.
This will enable Molten Healbot here. But is that the play? I guess you silence.
The all take, like if you don't all know, it's like you miss 12 damage. I'm not sure if he's really scared. He can have double fight. No, you know, if you count, you know he has only one. Yeah, you can top deck another.
Yeah, I like this. You don't really need a Molten Giant.
Yeah. You have Rag as well.
You have Rag coming up exactly. Oh, that can actually do some. If you top decks a second Fireball, you know, it's actually gonna be enough.
30, 40. Yeah, it's gonna be enough.
Over the course of 2 turns, of course.
If he fireballs now, then he has to fireball now.
Yeah. How many cards does he have left here? Do we know? Is there anything else?
He didn't have any card draw. He's still 8 mana, so there's still like
18 cards. That's not very great odds. I mean, if he top decks Antonidas, he can get another fireball, but will he survive until then? I don't know.
He can get a couple fireballs.
Probably not.
But yeah, he's probably not going to survive. There's a lot of damage on the board. For
so maybe he's just gambling and waiting for the... I mean, getting the Antonidas is also a gamble because that's also 1 card out of 18.
Yeah,
so,
exactly. So, I mean, he's really putting
he has
himself
some good
in a bad
draws.
position.
Yeah, he has like a boom. He has... Blast mix is not that good anymore because he doesn't have any mix, but... I mean...
So there's got to be a rag turn, right?
That's rag, man.
Yeah.
Clock is on.
Wait, is he planning on... No way. Mortal Coiling to get another heal.
Not the best idea.
Yeah.
Make the mage use 2 mana.
Yep. Oh, he actually plays rag.
That's a card.
That's what he was waiting
So
for.
that value
And
coin on
coin,
turn 9 actually might change this
and
game. If it goes face, he most likely loses here because of the Molten.
This is a really big one.
What is it? What did he put up?
Sad
Sad
face.
Bible thumb.
Never lucky. That was awful.
Yeah,
If it was a hit, like we see Powder had no answer at all, he will just play a giant with an watch him normally. Wow. It's still awkward, like if the wreck goes face and from Powder now.
No, I think you Shadow Flame here. I mean, you're so far ahead if you Shadow Flame this Molten Giant.
Powder looks like he's a little bit worried though, because now top deck Fireball will kill him. So.
Yeah, for sure. I mean.
But otherwise, the wreck is still on board, and if it goes face, you're
He just
dead.
needs to basically survive. Well, I mean, I guess the rag can hit something, but yeah,
I mean, yeah, I guess.
He survive a couple turns essentially.
If the rag hits face, you're dead to a fireball, so you need to Shadow Flame here. I mean, you could play like Mountain Giant and Ancient Watcher, but I mean, it's super risky. But you know, waiting for your opponent to top deck a second fireball is also risky. So like, which is the better risk?
He can't
here?
play around double fireball anyways anymore. Like
Yeah.
double fireball is lethal
exactly.
anyways.
So not Shadow Flaming here and just adding more damage.
wow.
Yeah, he's giving Vortex the chance to.
He's actually going for it. And
Potentially. Well, gets it.
But I mean, he can't kill him next turn though, most likely.
That is a pretty horrible draw.
It's still like
that
fireball
is a
can
dead
still
draw.
do it.
Yeah, so I guess here it's time to ping face. And
I think you should always. You should. Yeah, you have to fireball now to play around low tap, I would say.
yeah, the ping to face doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
You have to top deck this 1 card or bust,
Oh wow.
I guess.
You don't tap. Like you want to tap for lethal, but then also Frostbolt isn't out. You give him more outs.
If
Yeah.
you
Or
play
do
the-
you tap? What do you do?
No, he used 2 frostbolts.
Oh yeah, you
he used
used
Frostbolts.
already.
Yeah, so tapping here is okay, right?
Yeah, it makes
Yeah,
no difference.
or
really.
maybe he plays a Pyroblast, like.
Yeah, I've actually seen that in
Yeah,
some.
but with
I
Rag-
think Dog played that, like a Pyroblast in Mech Mage.
But do you also do that when you already play Rack? So much.
I don't think so. I mean, they can change deck after every round in this tournament. For those of you who didn't know, so crazy decks like that, like, are eventually gonna pop up. We've seen some weird druids from Stun, Sivka.
Alright, so
wouldn't be
1 in
surprised.
16? 1 in 16 chance right here.
Yeah.
15 is now, I think. But is he gonna get it?
No,
He looks.
no way.
Ah,
Too bad.
Yeah.
chugga chugga chugga.
Honorable Sudoku.
Let's look at
Suzuki.
Powder's face, see. Yeah.
Nah, he knows he doesn't have it. There will be a reaction or something at least from Vortex. So taking the win, he's probably pretty happy with taking the win with handlock. It's always risky against a druid with handlock. Well, warriors may be good, but
Yeah,
he's pretty happy, I guess.
I guess so. So, are we going to see a priest now?
I hope so. I just want to see the priest.
Yeah, so the priest he's running has actually no Alkanai Soul Priest either. So
I like
mean,
that.
Yeah, so because that usually the decks that run Light Bomb don't have Alkanai.
But
Is it running Injured Blade Masters?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
do you ever play Circle then in that case? Like, it doesn't really, like,
Yeah, I
if you
don't-
want to counter Mech Mage, I would say, like, Organized Circle is one of the conditions.
I know he runs
to
double
win.
Valence. I'm not like completely familiar with like this priest, but or how it plays. I mean, kind of. But basically, I mean, he has one Goblin Stalker as well to like buff that. And if you ever, basically, he has double Zombie Chow. If you ever get the Zombie Chow, anyway, we're getting the Paladin anyway, but we can talk about that later.
So, pretty good start from both
Do you
players.
keep double wild growth? It's
not without the coin, I don't think.
if I am on the coin, I can see it, but keeping double without coin, you really want a lore then or something.
Yeah, like you're desperate for one.
Yeah.
Especially against Paladin, like even if you do ramp up really high and get something insane like
He
Dr.
really
Boom, like,
needs
it's
support
not really
up
that
here.
good.
Yeah, if you ramp into something, it's basically you get out-ordered. And
Yeah,
it's like, well,
exactly.
Okay, well, he can do it next turn. Go Sylvanas on turn. Was it 4, 3, 4? Yeah.
It's not even gonna be. I mean, it's gonna be quite okay because he plays a minibot here. So.
Yeah.
But is he gonna pop the shield if he
I
wants
think
to
so.
play the Sylvanas?
I think you do. Yeah.
Okay.
Like he will play any more minions now, anyways.
Yeah, I guess.
He
That
can
is-
also, like, if there will be a must-start battle, he will probably just swipe it with a hero power.
This is pretty insane, though. I mean, he's 3 mana ahead for the rest of the game, or until, I mean, for 7 more turns, basically.
I think it's time for Sylvanas, even if all the 3 minions trade in to it. Oh, wow. That's a card you want with double wild growth.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
a pretty huge draw. Yeah.
Now you play Sylvanas for sure. Like, if you trade into it, the best thing that can come out is a 5-drop with the coin. But for the lore, that's not a problem.
So what did you hear?
You could just Aldor it and ignore it and go face.
Isn't
then-
that too early?
Yeah. I mean, the Zombie Tail heals him right back up, so...
Yeah, I mean, I guess he's gonna play the Belcher, but no, he's gonna Aldor it.
It feels so like with the Zombie Chow, he's even gonna heal back.
The thing about ignoring it right here, though, is that you know that Druid wants to play a minion here, so then now you can just trade in your minions next turn.
Yeah.
If you can trade
this
it
is
into
risky.
a 1 attack Sylvanas.
Whoa, relax. Oh, this is risky. If he coins out that minibot and it hits the Sylvanas, then he can attack into Knife Juggler and steal something.
That was a
Wow.
really important hit for Powder.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I would have coined out after seeing that first Knife Juggler hit. That could have ended badly.
So how much work does Swipe do here?
I was scared as Vortex now. Like at 15 lives with a board like this.
Swipe is pretty good here with hero power and Sylvanas 1 damage, but I think Force is just straight up better.
Yeah, you can clear 3 of these minions.
Yeah.
And, I mean, the pinging off that shield is also pretty good as well. He's going to hit that one.
Wow, he's playing.
He's really afraid.
He's playing to survive rather than playing to win, I think here.
I guess he feels like there's been so many cards played out of
Yeah.
Powder side that it's like, as long as he survives, he actually just has card advantage, which is crazy to think about since he started off with Wild Growth.
And the
Or double
Sylvanas
growth.
is still so annoying here.
Yeah. Like, what is he supposed to do here? He can't really play a 5-drop because, you know, the risk of stealing a 5-drop is pretty huge.
Yep. He's just going to give him the...
Is that the correct?
If he gates the Alder now, like he can trade insanely well.
Wow, he gets
Yeah.
the... Oh. That was a
God.
good calculated risk, I guess. Sad face. Never lucky. Baby rich.
Yeah, so I'm guessing Powder just feels like he's pretty behind this moment. He really needed to get that roll there in order to win this game.
Yeah, easy card draw.
Lore time.
A shave would have been good, maybe. To intermit out.
Yep.
Yeah. Ooh, there's the Sylvanas right on curve.
Whoa, it's actually okay.
Yeah, just play on curve next turn and you can Loatheb.
He played that
dude.
really fast. Would you have maybe
Consider Loatheb?
no, consider True Silver and kill that off so it doesn't trade with the Belcher that well?
Yeah, that's true. That is something you can
I
do.
mean, it was like played
Yeah,
really fast.
yeah,
I
you
think-
should at least consider
I,
it.
Yeah.
I think he's not. I think he's just trying to get as much face damage as possible. He knows that he can't win the
Smart.
long game.
Always face.
Yeah, you toned it up, and like you have an insane clear next turn with Ezra Drake's swipe.
Yeah, right now you wanna taunt up though, I believe, because you want to protect your 5-2.
And even if the Sylvanas goes to 1 HP, you have to swipe
Actually,
anyways.
it doesn't even protect the 5-2 because he can trade with Sylvanas and Slime and then trade a 2-2 into a 5-2.
Yeah, that's true, but the Paladin boards will die next turn also.
Yeah, it's really agonizing whether to put this
Yeah.
in taunt or charge. One thing to consider is that he can't. I mean, he sees that he has the Drake swipe next turn, but we know that the Loatheb is probably coming down.
Yeah. Iron Beak. Wow, how much?
Owl was a lot of damage.
That is a 12 damage. 12 damage.
I think you have no other option than to go for it, actually.
Yeah,
well, you can play low tap too.
Yeah, you can.
Like
you
then
can
there won't be any answer from the druid.
Yeah.
So would you owl and just you owl maybe kill off the lore and then just go face with everything else?
Yeah, I really like that. I really like low tap here, man. It's so good.
He is like licking his lips, literally, just
Yeah,
thinking about what to do here.
you can trade with the lore because it's so good of a trade.
Yeah,
With
otherwise
with
that
your
lore
two
probably
too.
just too much.
Like, there has to be low tap now. He just played so many minions. You expect spells.
What else are you gonna owl in this matchup?
Belcher, maybe. Maybe
Yeah,
in
but I mean-
Sylvanas, but not anymore.
Yeah, but this is such a swing play right here.
Yeah.
Getting this out of the way. Oh, he's gonna go true silver.
Okay. He's not gonna. Okay, so it's just.
Oh, he's just hope.
It's just
like,
saying a taunt, no
I
taunt,
hope you have no.
no taunt or second lore.
How much damage is combo here actually? He has a lot of. He has 3 minions on the board, so.
He was still at 30 HP, I think, Powder.
But I mean, with 3 minions on the board, sometimes you can actually.
That's 9, 11.
So he needs to Drake and get a taunt here, or else it's over.
Oh, that is a kind of a taunt,
Kind of a
but
taunt,
too
but-
expensive.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I can't believe it, but
Wow.
So
Powder is gonna take the
he went
Ziggurat
for that
here.
risky play and it paid off. Big time.
Wow.
I would probably never have done that play because it's like super risky versus Druid who has a lot of stuff to do.
Well, he still had equality, so maybe he
Yeah.
could deal with a taunt.
Oh yeah, I mean.
But the
Yeah.
board will be dead, I think.
Yeah.
He got through pretty okay in the board.
mhm.
Wow.
Very
Powder-
aggressive playstyle there from Powder, and I guess we're about to finally see the priest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the priest.
So, the priest, which is the best matchup here? What does Vortex have? He has the Mech Mage.
Probably the Druid's the best thing for him to go.
I
against
like
the
the-
Priest.
Isn't it better against Mech Mage than Druid?
I'm sorry. You think the Mech Mage is good against the Priest?
No. I think that the priest is better against the Mech Mage than the Druid.
Yeah. I thought you were asking about which deck is the best for Vortex
No.
to use.
Yeah, I
right
just thought like
I think for Vortex it's just good to go with Druid to just see what, like, you won't change your Druid play anyways much, and if you see a bit of the priest deck, it can matter for your mulligan with your mage and with warrior, and not really with Druid.
Yeah, this is the interesting thing about Conquest is that instead of using like a deck and kind of sacrificing it to see what your opponent's deck is, you actually want to go with your best deck just to scout it out, and then you can just win anyway.
yeah, I do usually keep the Thought Steal versus Druid. I guess it's all right.
Yeah, most things in
I'm not
Druid
sure
are
what-
actually really good, and you don't always get a turn 3 play. I mean, unless he gets the Valence chosen. I mean, it can go either way.
Wait, you're not playing Dark Cultist?
I forgot, actually. I mean, I was basically just playing with the
Super Chow, that's nice.
Yeah, I was basically just playing.
That's a pretty good curve, I will
there's a
say.
Death Lord.
Yeah, I don't think he's playing. Wait,
The usual, the list that was popular before ran 1 Dark Cultist and 2 Death Lords.
okay.
So that might be it.
I was basically his whipping boy. I was playing Mech Mage against him, so I don't know every single card in the deck, but
Yeah. Like, what do you do here? Like, Hero Power Phase seems so weak, but you have to Hero Power Phase.
Ooh, not even ref.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he's thinking about that he's gonna get the health back anyway, so he doesn't have to use the Wrath right now, but like, why not use the Wrath now, right, you know?
yeah, the mana's kind of important as well. You're not going to be able to fit those. You
Yeah.
might not be able to fit that 2 mana in later.
Exactly, but now he has the Wrath for the Death Lord to clear together with the Shade next turn. If I'm not
But then
mistaken.
it's still on the board.
Oh, what? The Zombie Chow?
Oh, you mean to kill the Death Lord or how?
Oh, no, yeah, but you can't really do that.
No.
Yeah, it's only 7
you-
damage with
Yeah,
Hero
it's only
Power.
7 damage, yeah.
Right, so he gets Force of Nature and Treader, which is pretty good.
You don't play second Cleric here? Behind Taunt?
And now,
Never go full Cleric.
Never go full Cleric. You don't run circles, so I mean...
and what can a Druid do? Like,
Yeah.
a Druid can really overdraw you.
Farseer.
Okay, so now he's going for the.
Was so much better at turn 2, then you didn't have to spend the coin.
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
maybe he's a little bit nervous. He's already done 0-2 and just, yeah, he's staring down elimination.
Another Summer Show, okay, so I
Curving
guess...
out really well.
Yeah.
Guess we played.
Turn 6. also nice. He just needs to toss steal and Savage Roar and it will be good,
So,
I guess.
does he have Ragnaros in this tree, do you guys think?
Vortex?
Yeah, that would be pretty good, right?
I saw Scenarios, so I will say no. I think that's too greedy to go with Scenarios and
we've seen
Rag.
some Ragnaros.
Yeah. Oh wow,
that's
that
a
was
pretty bad
terrible.
That was probably the worst thing he could have drawn in his entire deck, considering he has the other keeper and the shades.
And it's gonna get stolen next turn, maybe.
Yeah. That is the absolute worst card, and he cannot be happy with that. Powder, on the other hand, smiling because he knows.
Would you attack here with the Shade?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's
Absolutely.
so good.
Because otherwise the Zombie Chow can trade into the...
Yeah.
It plays so hard then into Holy Nova, but I don't think you can play around a lot of cards anymore. You can consider Sylvanas here maybe, but I really like the Cabal.
Yeah.
You don't get much value from Cabal against Druid. Like
Exactly.
the Keeper is the best card to
Yeah,
use.
like there are some stuff that pops out of Shredder, but that's about it. Like Keeper and that.
So earlier on, Powder had a board lead, but this is the first time where he can actually start applying pressure to Vortex's health because there's no more Zombie Chows on the board.
Yeah, for sure. What do you do here then? Like, do you keep your hero power, or do you want to go for...
Keeper.
I mean, you saw one Cabal, right?
I think Lothup's actually reasonable here because you can't death it yet, and it basically contests every single thing on the board. You
I guess you don't care about the killing off the Cabal right now.
You can also play double 4-drop. I was considering double 4-drop here. Because the Keeper does really well into the...
Yeah, that would probably be the best play.
The only problem is that like your Shredder kind of just dies to the Cabal and it gets healed, and you know, maybe you get a 2-3 out of it, so...
15 and a mind control.
Where's your Thorson when you need it, right?
Yeah.
Get that down.
So, I'm guessing Sylvanas is a pretty good... I mean, you could go full Cleric as well.
Yeah.
If he's going to ignore the board and play Sylvanas, and there will be a Force of Nature draw from Vortex, I guess that's lethal. Or not.
No,
it's 10.
no.
Oh, no, not if he plays it. It's 10, 12, 14.
Yeah,
It's 28 damage.
Yeah. This is one of the problems with playing Priest is that you really can't go face very well. Like you kind of have to just trade all the time. So he's kind of forced to do this.
I like playing the Cleric. I don't know why. You're kind of low on cards right now, right?
Yeah, that's why he wants to keep it, maybe, to hope that he can heal something with it.
Yeah, I think he's thinking like I'm low on cards, so therefore I need the card draw, and I can't risk not getting.
Okay, but if you play it right now, you can heal and play a 6-drop like Force or Sylvanas next turn. You
Yeah,
can't
that's
do that,
true.
like
That's true.
for 8 mana.
I think he just wants to choke Vortex out and just play this as slowly as possible, and maybe, I mean...
Oh, he's gonna go ahead and draw here. Silencing a Death Lord just to trade up with Cabal is not really that good. Wild Growth, not very useful. Sylvanas though.
So who do you think is actually winning this game? I think Vortex actually might be ahead at this point.
No, I don't think so.
I think Vortex is pretty good in this game.
I think that the mind control is really nice, and being able to play the Sylvanas as well.
Yeah, if Vortex doesn't play the Sylvanas next turn, then
Yeah.
it's probably gonna get stolen. Oh, yeah, with this double Cleric, it's so insane.
Yeah. Not too impressive.
Oh,
Wow, it
there's
did
a
take.
Cultist.
So, yeah, this is looking really good right now for the Priest player.
He needs the Poison Seeds.
Well, combo can do a little bit of work too.
Can he get something from the Death Lord that is gonna be really insane?
Well, if it does play Rag, then that's pretty insane. But he needs to get it right now, or it will become mind control.
Is he waiting for something like a combo to... Like, he's not popping this Shade already some turns. He's really keeping on with that Shade.
Yeah, I mean, there has been awkward turns. Like, if he wanted to attack with the Shade, he had to sacrifice a lot of other good plays on the turn. So I can understand why he hasn't attacked with it yet.
Part
Sure,
of
Wrath, though.
Part is really wishing that that Force of Nature was a Savage Roar right now, so you can get much more damage in.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be lethal.
So Holy Nova, even it doesn't do anything, it gives you 4 cards.
If Powder had a death here, that would have been amazing. He could have just Sylvanas death and taken one of those 2 amazing cards, but...
Well, I guess you used the power ward shield first.
You could Nova for 4 cards.
Yeah.
So...
What are you hoping to draw? You have 4 mana remaining.
I think Thought Steal to get Savage Roar. That's what you want.
Yeah, and it's not very...
gonna draw 6 cards.
Wow, really?
Going full Cleric.
Wow. He's gonna have to use his card or else he's gonna overdraw.
Yeah, but it's fine, I guess. There will be at least something that he can play.
Ooh, Ysera, that's super
so
greedy.
good. There it is, but you can't use it. He drew it too much.
Oh, there's this engine, so...
Wow. Senjin is an okay play
I mean,
here.
it's something you can play without drawing more cards. Like, you don't want to play the death, and if you play the powered shield, it's okay. He's going to just.
You gotta go fast. Gotta go fast.
Did he screw up here?
No, I don't think so.
Do you think that he should maybe have waited with attacking?
That's.
No, it is fine.
Yeah, I guess
it only is
alright.
good if it trades. Yeah. 1 attack, he can't trade with the 1 attack. Harrison, not gonna help against Priest.
He's immediately
unless he plays Blingatron.
Okay.
I just got wrecked by Blingatron Druid on ladder Savage. Yeah, my minions for like 7 damage Gorehound.
Only happens to you, right?
Yeah,
only happens to you.
Never lucky, you know. So that shade is finally gonna attack, and let's see. Oh, I'm not sure. I mean, it's good, right? Is it lethal? I mean, you know, you could have gotten worse.
He has 11. He has 11. No,
No.
It's
No, sorry, yeah,
11 the valence. Yeah.
Could you draw anything here with Powered Shield? Mind Blast?
Probably not. I mean, this deck isn't designed to deal damage.
So
I think
you probably want a Light Bomb though. That would be good.
True. That would be pretty good here.
You do play 2.
Yeah, he's playing 2 light bombs, so.
Nova looks so good here. In some way, if you're Felon, you can trade into the Lore or Boom, and it deals 3 damage.
But I think the best play here is Thought Stealing the Innervate Savage Shore.
that
would be pretty
good.
pretty good.
It's a bit risky, but it is good, right?
So he's gonna go ahead here and do the 69 Kraygasm Cabal Shadow Priest.
And he gets the spell damage on the Holy Nova as well, so he can take out that shade.
It's a really good Holy Nova here.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he's gonna.
I think you attack first.
Yeah, because you don't want the Dark Cultist to buff.
He's saying he doesn't want to overdraw here. Is the reason why.
But is he gonna?
10, so he needs to use another card.
Oh yeah, that's true. Is it the big problem?
Wait, he should have attacked the. They should have attacked the.
Oh, he can play the Gilbin. Play the Gilbin. Okay.
Shouldn't you attack the Keeper of the Groove before to kill it?
It's a 2/4 or.
No, but if he attacked before, he would have died, and it would have.
Oh yeah.
Then he would have buffed the Ancient of Lore, and then the trade wouldn't be as good.
Yeah, that will be.
Yeah, you
really
see him shaking his head.
Yeah.
I think he wanted to.
Yeah, I think he realized his mistake there, and it's not a huge one, but it's quite awkward when he gets another minion and he gets a good trade with the 5/2.
25 damage here with the combo.
Yeah.
Not enough.
I don't think you play combo here. I think you play Shredder and Harrison and trade the 5/2.
I don't see what the combo does here.
No.
It trades with the Cabal, but then already Force of Nature's. Like Force of Nature is actually good with Pilot Shredder, I would say.
So
because
is he just
on the
going to Force here then?
I think so.
So Force and then Shredder and then clear the Cleric.
You want to deal with Cabal and you don't want to give your minion away. I think it's good. I think it's the best at least.
Yeah.
Best.
And the Shredder. Need some good Shredder.
And this way he's threatening lethal as well if he draws combo, so Powder has to clear the board.
There's a Light Bomb a bit too late, not as useful right now.
I mean, he could, well, mostly clear the board.
Yeah.
If the Shredder dies and makes a 3/2, then he can run the the 2/1 Gilbin into it.
He just needs to toss till that Savage Roar once.
I kinda like the Force of Nature here.
Yeah, just clear. I mean, Vortex is running out of cards, so
Yeah.
Powder could just squeeze him out a bit, especially with that Ysera. There's no way that Druid can deal with the Ysera.
Yep, and
Also, Belcher's pretty reasonable with if you trade off into the 5-1 lore at least.
Yeah, he's just gonna Ysera?
oh, but then you want to draw first with the powered shield, right? See what you get.
I think he wants to power shield the Ysera, and then just trade off.
And then he's
onto
gonna
the-
trade. He's not dead to
Oh,
combo. He's
yeah.
then there's 2 damage off.
Wow, I think this is like super risky play though.
Yeah, I feel that he is so good in the game that.
Yeah, I should not need to take this
But
risk.
like a Druid is never gonna be able to.
He doesn't
deal
only have
with
5
it.
cards left, so maybe he feels like he needs to start getting
Oh,
some
5
nice.
cards left.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
drawn
wow.
a ton.
Oh.
So maybe he just feels like he needs to get really good dream cards in order to close his game out.
well, there is a dream card.
Ooh, wow,
Dream card.
that's a minion.
That
I
is
don't
something.
think you're gonna play around Ysera Awakens now. Don't think that's the time for it.
Yeah, so just slam Scenaris and
Yeah.
go face here.
Ah, dude.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
you don't have other options, right?
He's seen 2 Holy Novas.
If you trade now in Ysera, how can you even win?
Alright, let's see what he discards here.
I mean, would it be better to buff?
Yeah, Hintikabot doesn't matter.
Buff the minions?
6-5 and a 4-6 will be pretty okay.
So
Yeah.
Dream is most likely gonna go on the Shredder. Shadow Death on scenarios. Force to
Or there
clear.
will be a light bomb, but
What is
Light Bomb Death, it might be pretty good here.
death for sure, I would say.
Light Bomb, Death, and do you dream anything here?
So
I
many
think he's
options.
going for the Force of Nature play here.
Yeah,
okay.
with the death.
Force
Yeah,
Death.
with-
Yeah,
death, yeah.
that's really good.
Okay.
Sounds really good. Like there is almost no win condition, then I guess.
I was going for Light Bomb.
Okay, he wants to keep the win condition there
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the
yeah.
Force. He wants to end the game with Force Savage Roar.
and with style.
The Ultra BM.
So do you draw here or no?
No, I mean, you're getting close to fatigue. If he has,
Don't you want to trade just with that keeper? I don't know. It feels like
Yeah,
maybe he
it's
has
like-
like a
it's
root
taking
combo.
he's playing this like so
Yeah.
greedy. Like you're really so far ahead. You should just
Yeah.
relax and just play this out slow and
Get a
nice.
good
Well,
Ysera card now.
He's kind of feeling the pressure too. He kind of feels like if he doesn't win quickly, then, you know, how is he going to?
Well, that
I mean, if
certainly
Druid just holds
will
him off.
help him out in that regards.
Yep. Sure, we can see a huge draw. Would that
That-
be
that's
Yeah,
lethal.
that's
That is
lethal
game,
now. With the Force in hand.
Yeah.
Make sure you attack first before you awaken so that it doesn't make a taunt.
Oh yeah.
Wow. So a 3-0
So
from Powder.
Powder taking the 0-3.
Vortex being the good sport, laughing. Probably gonna see a cringe handshake. Let's go, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's that. Powder.
So the
Goes
strategy that
through-
Powder went with countering Druid and Mech Mage, like Powder played only Druid and Mech Mage and it worked.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's going
Yeah.
for. So he was pretty happy,
Mhm.
I'm sure, to see Vortex going with essentially the same lineup.
Read him like an open book.
Mhm.
I like it. So we're probably gonna have an interview here with Powder coming up. He's gonna be in the semifinals against who? It's not decided. It's not
it's-
decided.
The winner of Firebat and Maverick,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
believe. Yeah.
No, not
no, no, no,
Maverick.
no, no, no.
Oh, not Maverick.
Firebat
Wait,
won
sorry.
yesterday.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, not Maverick. Maverick. Here, he already beat Maverick.
It's actually I have it
Against
somewhere.
from Armenia.
Bakuz.
Ah, yeah, Bekus. Yeah, right.
Mhm.
So Powder, why won't you join us? Let's go. Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
3-0.
Yeah.
Did you expect that?
Not really. I was a little bit worried about my hand luck,
Uh-huh.
losing some games, but I think I misplayed as well. But I mean, he told me beforehand that he didn't know you could resubmit deck lists.
Really?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What if that was mind games?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know if it was mind games,
Yeah.
but I mean, like my classes, all my plan was to beat Mech Mage and to beat Warrior.
Well,
And
it's
he played
sudden-
both.
Yeah, exactly. I thought it was
And
a
you
really
won
good-
against Druid
Yeah.
2 times.
I mean, Paladin is good against Druid. I mean, Smork, right?
Mm-hmm.
Were you nervous bringing Priest though? Like it's such a risky gamble. If he switched up his
Yeah.
decks, I mean,
I was sitting beforehand, and I basically thought it was 100% that he would bring Warrior or Mech Mage.
okay.
So I thought the Priest was fine, and then I just couldn't find another deck that I would rather play. Like, I was going back and forth between the Priest and Rogue in my head, and then last second maybe Mech Mage as well.
Yeah.
And it was like those decks because Rogue I'm really comfortable with and I know it can win, but then I just went for the Priest. It's like, it's so undervalued, I think. And I mean, it worked out.
It did. It totally did. 3-0. That's pretty impressive. So you will be in the semifinals versus either Because or Firebat.
Yeah.
Who would you like to face?
Who would I like to face? I mean, both have been playing well. I mean, Firebat, I think I have to say Biku's. I mean, Firebat, he keeps winning. So, I mean, he's obviously doing something right.
Yeah.
And
I mean, Biku's probably way less experience as well in tournaments, so he might get some nerves, which is probably good for you. But we'll see, man.
We'll see.
I mean, he's been playing really good this whole tournament,
he has,
as you
for
said.
sure.
So, yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see the final quarter finals coming up soon, guys. We're gonna take a break before that, and we'll be back soon with more games.